Hi ma'am, so my name is Aizad Norsani, 2200821. So hi ma'am, so I'm gonna do task 1, which is identify the causes of the problem that Jake encounters in the story by using Ishikawa analytical diagram. So I got 5 main points here. So the first one is personal, which is irresponsible and low self-esteem. So the first one is irresponsible. The American man did not want to be responsible for what had happened. He just urged the jig to perform the operation. This is because he doesn't want to keep and take care for the baby. For him, that was a troublesome thing. And then I have low self-esteem, which as the story progressed, I begin to sympathize for the woman. She seemed to have a low self-esteem, and the man used her emotional weakness to his advantage. He knew that she was in love with him and that she could do anything to him, and he promised her love and happiness while discussing the abortion. And when she tries to change the subject, the man behaved like police officer, causing her to admit to a crime that she is not guilty of, and assuring her freedom in exchange for an admission of guilt. So the second point is method, which is operation and not using birth control. So he talked around the topic and said it's not really an operation at all. He suggests it is so minor that she won't mind it, and that afterward they will go back to being the same as they were before. She asked for reassurance, and he promised a lot of people have do the operation and been happy afterward. She say she will do as he asked to because she doesn't care about herself, but he says he doesn't want her to have the operation if that's how she's thinking about it. So the second one is not using birth control. Both couples should use birth control methods during sex to prevent from getting pregnant. There are several birth control methods available, such as using condom or oral contraceptive pill and others. So the third point is material, which is drink alcohol. Once again, she attempts to start a conversation with the man. Jig tells the man a joke, and they begin to argue again. The man disagrees with Jig every time she speaks. So she looks toward the hills again and admires their beauty. The man ordered 2 more drinks and asked the woman about the operation. They are planning to have an abortion. The man wants her to have the abortion, although she tells her, if you don't want to, you don't have to. I will have you do it if you didn't want to, but I know it's perfectly simple. The woman seems to be angry, confused, and slightly inebriated. It seems that she is more concerned with their relationship than the life of her baby. So the next point is environment, which is the rounded hills. Hills are rounded like the belly of a pregnant woman. Elephants also have rounded bodies. More importantly, the girl does not see the hills as being like elephant, but as being white elephant, which are very rare and considered special. Even sex in Indian culture. One night after 20 years of childless marriage, Buddha's mother dreamed of a white elephant, symbolizing she was going to have a son of great importance. And the last point is measurement, which is gender. Their respective response to the proposed abortion highlight just how different their realities are, and that this is due to gender. Before she became pregnant, their lives were like the train tracks, essentially parallel. They traveled together, they drank, they saw new things, they had sex, and they had fun. Both of them did the same thing, with little or no different. Once she is pregnant, everything changed. They are at odds, given the legal and ethical status of abortion in this period. The girl is at risk in multiple ways. So that's all for me. Thank you. Next, I will pass to Ahmad, Shakir by Abdul Halim.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Greetings, ma'am. So I'm 2200823. Ahmad Shakir Abdul Halim. I'm gonna present task 2 with the SWOT diagram analysis. So the task 2 is, what will I do if I were so first, I prefer not to abort the baby and will continue pregnancy. From my choice, the strength is another new member will arrive and will make the family much happier. Second is witness from my choice. Witness from my choice is it will cost more money and increase the expenses of the family. Third is opportunity from my choice. Opportunity is there we learn about the meaning of responsibility. A child give it to us as a responsibility. We cannot just throw away our responsibility like that. We met the child, we need to take responsibility. And then trait of my choice is less personal time and time management is not efficient. Because when we add some new kids in our home, and they will choose something that will happen and we not know. Probability that something new happen is high. That's all from me. Thank you.